just doing another book review, and I was wondering what you would like to know about the 13 Secrets. Remember I said I was going to do a review of it? Well, it's been, I think, over a year since I last read it, so I can't really remember much of what happened, and you're probably thinking, oh my god, she's so rubbish, you can't even remember what happened. But don't think it really matters, because I can just read you the blurb and tell you what I remember. So it's 13 Treasures by Michelle Harrison, and the blurb says, while visiting her grandmother's house, Tanya discovers an unsolved mystery. 50 years ago, a girl vanishes into the woods nearby. A girl Tanya's grandmother will not speak of. Fabian, the caretaker's son, is tormented by the girl's disappearance. His grandfather was the last person to see her alive and has lived under suspicion ever since. Together, Tanya and Fabian decide to find the truth, but Tanya has her own secret, the ability to see fairies. Can it help them to unravel the mystery? As soon as they're facing terrible danger, could the manor's sinister history be about to repeat itself? Now, the book. Well, there's, some fairies, obviously. It's all about this bracelet that you can see on the cover, with all these like special charms, like the mask and the key, book, and all stuff like that. And I think they live in this big old house where Tanya's grandmother lives, and Tanya goes there to visit because her mum thinks she's slightly insane for being able to see fairies. And they meet. I don't really want to give anything away, but there's a lot of adventure and mystery, and the fairies aren't really as sweet as you would think fairies would be. They actually cause quite a lot of trouble, the fairies, and they're not really probably what you're used to, fairies, so yeah, I recommend reading it because, well, it's got a tremendous ending. I love the ending so much. I've read it like 3 times now, just the end. But some really exciting stuff happens, and yeah, it's really, really, really interesting. And there's a bit of humor in there as well, and it's quite cool to to follow the different sort of relationships people have, not like dating, but like how Tanya's grandmother feels towards Tanya, and Warwick, the groundskeeper, and his son Fabian, and other characters. But yeah, it's a really good read, and I got through it pretty quickly. So yeah, if you do finish it and you enjoy it, read the 13 Curses like I did. Yeah. So yeah, if you like action, mystery, fairies, but not like, oh look at me, I'm a fairy, just like serious magic, you know what I mean? It's not like Disney, it's just really good stuff. If that makes sense. So yeah, I would read it if I were you, because it's a really good book. And Michelle Harrison worked really hard on it. You should reward her for that. Even though you can't really, unless you know her personally. So yeah, enjoy the 13 Treasures if you decide to read it, and leave me a comment. Bye.